Sprinters will spend hours sprinting, lifting, jumping, but what if I told you that one of the fastest ways to unlock more speed doesn't even look like movement? It's isometric training. Holding positions, resisting against immovable loads could be the hidden weapon that separates good athletes from elite sprinters. And in this video, I'm going to break down some isometrics and why they matter for speed and how you can use them to run faster, starting today. So my name is Lawrence Ella Johnson. I'm a professional sprinter, multiple-time All-American, former dual sport D1 athlete, and this year I placed 9th at the U.S. Championships and ran my first win-aided sub-10 performance ever in my career. And here's the proof behind what I teach. Every athlete who's trained in my one-on-one sprint training group that made it past 6 months, barring injury, has set a PR in at least one of their events or one of our speed testing metrics. Results ultimately don't lie. And let me give you a quick disclaimer. And sorry for this unconditional video. My entire team, my family, friends all told me to relax while I'm on vacation, but I can't. Right? Because this channel is to make real sprinting education available for everyone, to make it available for the dream protectors, give everybody they need to be faster. So there's no point, right? Like what's the point of me even taking a vacation? I don't need to. So let's dive in. What is isometric really, right? They're muscle that contracts with visible movement. So think about pushing into the ground without moving it. So some types of isometrics are your yielding hold isometrics. An example of this would be holding a mid-thigh position against gravity, or overcoming isometrics. That's pushing against an immovable object. An example of this might be driving pins into a squat rack. And why sprinters should care, right? It's because sprinting is about force into the ground in fractions of a second. And isometrics teach your body to produce maximal forces at key joint angles without fatigue from reps. And here's a little scientific nugget, right? Research shows that isometrics can improve tendon stiffness and rate of force development, which are both critical in sprint performance. So this is an actionable cue. Think of isometrics as the upload button, right? That teaches your body how to apply force where it matters the most. Your shin angles and acceleration, your hip projection and top speed. And this is why this is the secret weapon for sprinters, because the benefits for sprinters is that it's force specific. It trains the exact knee angles, shin angles that occurs in acceleration and max velocity. It has low central nervous system fatigue, so you can do frequent quality sprint sessions without frying your nervous system. And then tendon and joint health. It builds durability, it helps build your knees, ankles, and hamstrings, right? And it also transfers to block starts. If you can hold these positions, it trains you to hold the angles before adding speed later. So here's an example, right? Ben Johnson's coach Charlie, for instance, used isometrics for block positions all the time, right? Elite jumpers, elite sprinters use mid-thighs pulls and split stance holds in preparation cycles. So here's an actionable step that you can use to start implementing this. Pick a specific angle, right? If it's mid-thigh, think acceleration. If it's hip extension, think top speed. If it's a split stance, think, block start mimic, right? And then the duration should be about 3 to 6 seconds. It has to be max effort. And then do maybe 4 to 6 sets. A frequency I like about 2 to 3 times per week. I stick more on the 2-sided week side. So we don't overdo it. So for acceleration focus isometrics, this would be overcoming a split stance iso. That's when you push into a rack in a lunge stance. Do 4 sets of 3 seconds each leg. And then wall drills might be an isometric hold, right? This is where you drive your shin against the wall, freeze for 5 seconds, and do 4 reps each side. And then max velocity focus would be an isometric mid-thigh pull with the barbell at the pins. You want to drive up hard for 3 to 5 seconds, take about 5 reps. And then Nordic hamstring holds, right? You can have a partner hold you halfway down. You can 3 sets of 15 seconds. And then I like to finish off with some isometric calf raises, right? You can do these for 3 sets of 30 seconds. Make sure that you're focusing on max tension. And then hip bridge iso holds. This is when you can hold the top position for about 20 seconds. And here's how you can program this as an example. Day 1, is a speed isometric day. So do acceleration sprints with a split stance isometric. Day 2 would be Olympic lifts with mid-thigh pull isos. Day 3 would be a tempo and recovery day. So you can finish off your tempo and recovery day with a hip bridge and some calf isometric isos. So ultimately, guys, isometrics are not flashy. They're not new. They're not some gimmicky thing, right? And they're not going to rack you up a ton of likes on Instagram, but they might just be the most underrated tool in a sprinter's arsenal. Then they make you stronger at the exact positions that you win races without frying your nervous system, and they ultimately bulletproof your body against injuries, which is so important. So if you can start with maybe 1 or 2 isometric exercises, you will notice it fairly quickly, right? You'll feel stronger in your block pushes, smoother upright running, sprinting, and also have more resilience late in races. Like I said before, guys, sorry for this untraditional video. I saw a couple of comments on YouTube, and I thought I might as well get this video out for you guys as fast as I can. So if you found this video helpful, make sure you share it with somebody that needs to see this, because the whole mission is to make real sprint training available for everybody. So now you have 2 choices. Right, you can be like the 99% of people who would have probably listened to their family, right, and listened to their team and took a break. You can be that 1% and join the free community called Sprint University in the first link of this video, or you can watch this 3-week long general preparation training plan video, or you can book a call in the second link of the description where you can talk directly to me and my team to see if you are a good fit to be in our one-on-one training group. I'll see you guys in the next video.